Alright, this is the Podular Modcast 15-minute challenge. And what that means is I get 2 words from the host of Podular Modcast. The words I got were kind, magnitude. And then I start with a blank Eurorack setup. And I've got 15 minutes to patch it up to make something that reflects those 2 words. And so you get 15 minutes to do that, and then you record a 3-minute song from that. So let's get it patched up. So already with kind magnitude, I'm thinking things like C major, happy kind of things. Magnitude, thinking big, lush, probably lots of delay, that kind of stuff. Let's see here. So I am patching in 3 oscillators that will be a chord if I do it right. Okay. And with this, I think, so they're all going in, the 3 voices are going square waves going into this VCA, and it is normaled down, so that if I send CV into here, then it should be controlling all the rest of these. Hopefully I've got those jumpers set that way still. And then it will sum the output of that. I'm going to send that into here, and it looks like it's not doing it. Let's see, did I forget something? Oh, yes, I did. You have to plug in the cable that goes to the stereo. Okay, so I've got control over the volume of all 3 of those, but I need to give it some CV for pitch. Words, don't fail me now. Alright. So I'm grabbing some cables. I'm going to use the triad here and get the 3 notes values into here. And it's been a while since I've used a disting as a VCO, so hopefully that's the right input. Let's see. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. And then I want some reverb from Clouds doing its thing, some delay from DLD doing its thing. So get some more cables out for that. Time is flying, it feels like. Ins that to the outs of this. So this mixer here has 2 aux sends, which are amazing, and so I can take what I just plugged in and send that through this delay. So if I send that there, oop. Oh, there it goes. It's just really slow. I'll have to put clock into that at some point. All right, and then out of this into the in of that, and the in of that to the out of that. Out goes into the in. All right, and so I should get, if I do this right, I'll take the delay down, the reverb up. Oh yeah, that's cloud goodness. There's some magnitude maybe, and it's in C major, so maybe it seems kind. Okay. All right, so we got a chord that is big and lush and magnificent. I'm going to do some sequencing here with the variegate and the voltage block, get the clock going. I need to sync up the DLD with the clock. So the clock out, oops, wrong size. Into the ping up here and the clock out there. Oh, and I'm going to recall a random thing here and clear everything out and do the same with the variegate. Probably should have done this earlier, but hey, you will see that I cleared it all out. So evidence. Okay, so then if I hit start on that, then there we go, got the same clock. I can speed it up and slow it down. Awesome. Okay. Now, let's see, 5 minutes down. Okay, let's make a cool voice with these instro guys here, the Tona and the TSL. I'm gonna duplicate the square sub oscillator and send that into the sync on this so that the TSL is syncing the Tona. What else am I gonna do? Oh, I'll send the sine wave into the not the wavefold, the linear FM. All right, and then let's see. I think I'll need to send some of these sounds up to here. We can play with those. So and the up here is to the Tangle Quartet VCA, so it's kind of a cross between a mixer and a VCA. I like it a lot because you can kind of like twiddle the knobs and change the values of the CV coming in, so it's more or less CV, which kind of has the effect of bringing the volumes up and down. So I'm going to bring in let's bring in some fun things here. I'll put this pulse, and we'll bring that down to mix out to here. Okay, so we're getting stuff. Yep, that is definitely it. Alright. Turn that down, turn all the effects down everywhere. Alright, I got trapped in the never-ending delay here. I'm going to turn the feedback on the delay down a bit, because that's pretty high up there. Okay. So that's that sound. I'm going to bring out the sub oscillator too, because we want some fat bass. We need magnitude, right? Magnitude. So there we go. Ooh, that's fun. Okay. And then we've got the Tona that's got... What would be fun with the sync? We could do... Well, we got that linear FM sitting there, so let's try that off of the sine wave. Ooh. That's fun. Alright. So one thing we're going to have to do is... Well, getting ahead of myself. Lots of time. Okay, we still got some minutes. I've definitely got to hurry up. I think I'm going to call that good for that kind of sound design. God. Forgot about filters. Filters! Come here. So I'll send that, instead of directly down into the... I'll send it out of the Jove filter. So then if we bring up some of this, yeah, that's pretty good. Nice and big magnitude. Okay, so we gotta get some CV patched up real quick. So I'm gonna send okay, wow, that was harder than I thought it'd be. The 15 minutes flew by, and I realized while doing it that usually I take a long time to overthink patches. And I had a general idea of kind of what I was thinking I was going to do. But while I was in the middle of it, I realized what I was thinking I was going to do was way more complex than the time allowed. So I had to kind of on the fly strip things down from what I was thinking I was going to do. And so along the way, it ended up kind of moving from kind magnitude to like ominous, like coming to get you sounding. I think that the chords really caused kind of a dissonance, and I didn't quite have enough time to tune them properly. So I yeah, they might have been off a little bit there and really sounding much more ominous and gruesome than kind. But overall, that was a fun challenge. It really, at least process-wise, made me kind of strip back and think, a little less about things. That was kind of an interesting challenge. It made me drop down to like, what are the bare necessities to make things. Like, I didn't even have a snare drum or a hi-hat in there. I had these grand lofty thoughts of putting a third voice in, but no time for that. And I definitely didn't have time to do much more than just the like twiddle the architect to do 4-note arpeggio. I was going to do all sorts of things with the envelopes against the filters and against the different values or the CV inputs on the instro modules here for sound design. But geez, yeah, not much can happen in 15 minutes. I probably just sit here staring at one module, just thinking about what I want to do with it for more than 15 minutes when I'm making a patch. So yeah, that was a new experience for me. All right, thanks guys.